We're gonna let the room build. We're gonna get some music going. How is everyone doing today? We got Cleona in the building. How we doing, Cleona? Let me know how the music sounds. We're gonna let the room build. I hope everyone is having a great day. My name is Willie. The channel is Willie Rips. I am on a quest to rip a pack a day all year long. And on the weekends, usually Sunday, this time I like to go live. Open a few packs and talk a little Pokemon. Cleona is saying we sound pretty good. All right, that sounds great. Now today we are going to open a few packs, but I also want to talk about something. So we are going to talk about curating your collections. What kind of cards you collect, why you collect them, and what you're doing with the cards, and where you're putting them. Binders, beer boxes, whatever you got, let me know. So until then, guys, we're just going to let the room build. So get excited and let me know in the comments. Where are we coming from? What's our favorite Pokemon? And what type of things are you currently collecting? We are going to be ripping a few packs of Perfect Order. We're going to go over a new product that just came out. Let's also talk about some of the cards I've got since last time we chatted. Yo, you know I'm on the OP. That's right. One Piece in. Tell me something cool you're collecting. So, guys, I was at a show, so we're going to talk about a card show I went to. Some of the things you can do when you're at card shows, some of the things to collect, what you're collecting. I'll go over some of the pulls I have had in the last week because I have been fortunate. Has not been a dry week on the channel. We got Zach in the building. What's up, Zach? How are we doing today? Let me know in the comments where we coming from, how we're doing today. We're going to open a couple packs of Perfect Order, talk a little Pokemon collections, and go over a new product. So stay tight. They had a basket of Perfect Order for sale at the warehouse today. Oh, baskets of it, Cleona says. Certified Idiot Phase says, what's up, Twin? What's up, Twin? What's good? What's good? How we doing today, Certified Idiots? Phase 10. Where we coming from? Let me know in the comments. And then we got Camilla. I'm just going to say Camilla double A's because I'm going to screw your name up. Anna Paula from BBB26 is no saint. Okay. We got DHB Teaching says like. And then BHD Teacher says, where are you from? If you're asking where I am from, I'm from Canada. Where are you from? From Alberta, actually. Edmonton. Guys, that was great. Perfect. So we got a build going. We got some people in the building. I love this, guys. I'm going to give a channel pitch, and then we're going to rip right into it. India. Awesome. We got people from India. What are your thoughts about Jesus? I don't know. He's the leader of, or he's the figurehead of a religion. You're an Indian YouTuber, is what DHB Teacher says. Well, let us know what you stream. This week, guys, I'm going to let you know. My name is Willie Rips. I'm on a quest to rip a pack a day all year long. So if that's something you're interested in, like, share, subscribe, follow along, because we do have some sub goals I'll get into later on in the channel. Today, we're going to rip some Perfect Order. We're also going to talk about a new product and go from there. So let me turn it around and show you what we are going to open today. So guys, I was at one of my local card stores very recently, and I saw this, and I grabbed it, and it was like $9 Canadian. Join, done, Willie. Oh my god, I appreciate that. D HEB teacher. I'm probably screwing up your name. I guarantee you're gonna get that with this channel. That's how you know it's me. But guys, we found this new product. It was a binder. It was less than $10, so less than kind of the going price of a pack. And behind it, it had a Mega Evolution. So I figured because we have this product that comes with a little binder, it's a good segue to talk about collections, what we're adding to our collections, and things like that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open this up. We're gonna rip into this Mega Evolution first and foremost, and then we're gonna talk some Pokemon. I got some questions for you guys, and hopefully you have some questions for me. Now, not everyone loves stuff like this. Some people just want the packs, but I like the little knickknacks. And so, what you get with this, for me, it was I think 9 Canadian, is you get a Mega Evolution and a binder. So I figure we got a binder, and we can talk about what we put in our binders, whether we put it in this little guy. But here you go. So that's the front. We've got Lucario and Gardevoir, and on the back we've got Mawile and Absol. So there you go. Bam bam. Shout out if that's one of your favorite Pokemon. With that being said, guys, why don't we get a beat going and we're gonna open up this Mega Evolution. Sound good? I think so. Let's hit it. Okay. Also, music that I'm playing today is from an old band I was in. These are the instrumentals. They were called the Mountains of Sound. So shout out to Colin and Tom for the beats they bring for this stream. Let's hit it. So we got a Young Goose. Next we have that Rare Candy. Then we have an Ice Cube. Super cute Pokemon, weird Pokemon, but I love him. I love him. Then we have a Bayleaf. Let me know what cards you're chasing in the comments, guys. I'm gonna let you know what I'm chasing. We got a Magnezone, and then an Iron Defender. Next we have Grumpig. Music is a little quiet. All right, let me know. Thanks, Cleona. Now, okay, we've got a shiny Latios. Latios. A shiny Scorbunny. And then, okay, look at that, guys. We're calling that a hit for sure. We got a Mega Man Citric EX. Beautiful. So, guys, if you're new to the channel, whenever we get a hit, we take a sip. Now, it doesn't have to be alcoholic. I'm sipping ginger ale today, Canada Dry. But if you got something, take a sip when you get hits, because we're celebrating cute, cool, and collectible cards around here, guys. So there we go. We got ourselves a little eccentric. I'm going to open up my tin, because I already made a cardinal sin, guys. I did this last time as well. You got to remember, whenever you pull a card, you got to pull out one of your patented Rio sneeze sleeves, because what if you sneeze on it? So there we go. Protected. And now you can decide what you're going to do with this as you're curating your collection. So we got ATWA Absurd. I'm about to go buck wild if you get a Dark Charmeleon from 1999. Wouldn't we all? Now, I do actually have access to some packs where I could pull that. But that is a sub goal for when we reach 500 subs. Guys, I'm currently at 156. So if you like this, 157 actually. One coming in from India. If we get to 200, I'm going to rip one of these packs. I've got some older packs. Maybe Champion's Path. Maybe, what do we got? Battle Styles. Shining Fates. Oh, we got Celestial Storm. What else? We got Breakpoint. And then we got a Brilliant Stars. So we might open one of those to celebrate. And I promised one of the channel members, it's your boy, that if we got to 200, I would rip an ETB on a live stream. So we'll get that going. With that being said, guys, should we rip another pack of Pokemon? I think so. Let me know in the comments your guys' thoughts on Perfect Order. Is it a burner pack like everyone wants to say? Do you enjoy it? Have you pulled anything cool? I'll talk about some of the stuff I pulled once we rip these three open. So let me know in the comments. I'm going to flip this around. All right, guys, team rippers, we have amateur hour, which is what I promised to give you on the channel. We got that sexy Starmie right there coming at you. What do we think is in this pack? And if you are chasing perfect order, is there a card in the set that you're really excited about getting? So as we rip this, I'll put on a little more music. Cleona will let me know as the official sound engineer of the channel if I need to turn it up or down. So let's rip into some perfect order. Man, wouldn't it be cool if this was a God pack? Not this time. Okay, we've got the Energy Search, Staryu, Binacle, Dartrix, up a little more. Perfect, okay. Cleona says, pump up the volume, so we give. Next, we've got Barbaracle. I definitely butchered that, just like your guys' names. Apologies. Okay, we've got Rose's encouragement. Thanks for all your guys' encouragement. I really appreciate it. Now we have Vivillon. Really cool card. Snorlax. Perfect. Love that. So happy, yet so shiny. And oh, so sleepy. Just a sleepy little guy. He's just a sleepy little sheepy. Put that over in the shinies. Now we have a shiny Dartrix. Actually love this Pokemon line. I like all grass starters though. Except, Piplup is like the best in that line in my opinion. So, and then we have a Growing Energy. A little bit disappointing with this set is the fact that your pull card can be an energy card, and then you get another energy on top of that. There's your QR code. So, guys, not so exciting, but something I've been doing recently is taking my cards into card shops. Submitting online or various things, and you'd be surprised what you can get for some of your bulk. And cards like this, although for me particularly, they're not so exciting because I don't play the game that much, but I do want to start building a pack. But card stores, TGC stores like these, because people who do play are really excited about building decks and things like this. So sometimes cards like this can be 25 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents. You'd be surprised. And I know that's not a lot, but when you add that up, you take that in and then you can turn that into more packs or certain chase cards you want, product, binders, all sorts of things. But anyway you see it, I've been doing that lately. So let me know, do you guys turn your cards in, whether they're big hits or your bulk, to card stores for anything back? Because I'm just a jabroni doing this out of pocket, don't have a lot of money, so it's good to make it back any way you can. Let me know in the comments what you think while we rip this Meowth pack. Also, I don't know if I said this, but I hope you're all having a great day, had a great weekend, and if you're starting your week, I hope it started off with a bang. Let's see what we got this time. And hit it. So there we go. We got Doublade. Spupa. Spupa is a Pokemon that is growing on me. I really love the chillness. He keeps it real like that, and I relate. Potion. Hawlucha. This and the shiny always catches my eye. Hippowdon. Lumoise Galette. Then we have the Shaman. Okay, we have an Aurorus. Shiny. Then we've got a hole digging shovel. Very specific. Shovel is for one thing. Digging holes. And Double, there we go. We got a Mega Clefable EX. Look at that. So happy, so derpy with its big hat. I know Cleo likes that, so I'll wait for Cleo to tell me how cute that is. And remember, guys, first thing we do before we take our celebratory sip is we always put a Rio sneeze sleeve on it. Why? Because what if we sneeze on it? Now we know it is sneeze safe and protected, and we can put that with our other hit, which now means we get to have a celebratory sip of some ginger ale. Or whatever it is that you guys are sipping on. So, team, we have one more pack to go. And before I open it to end it, I just want to chat with you guys for a minute and ask you a few questions. Because I recently went to a card show. It's really interesting, a super cool concept. It's at a place called New Roots Breaking Studio. It is a hip hop breakdance studio. And they have an event there called Collector Jam. This is the second one I've been to. And they kind of mix collectors, different vendors, and then have the breakers, the students, the teachers, and everyone dancing, promoting, and displaying various things they're into. It's a really cool concept. And as someone who loves hip hop and nerd culture, it's just a mix. When I was there, I was talking to some people trying to promote the channel and see what's going on, and I picked up a few cards, a couple singles. I want to go over those cards with you. But before I do, I want to talk about what we can do at card shows and some of the things that we can do when it's too hard, either through availability to get Pokemon cards or we're just getting priced out. Because I'm a 40-year-old male and sometimes cards are too expensive for me. So I can't imagine what it's like for kids, younger people, or people who are on really tight incomes who just want to have fun with a hobby some people have been doing for 20 years straight. So what we can do is we can start curating our collections. And what I mean by that is thinking about cards that we want specifically for all sorts of reasons. Now the obvious reasons, yes, we want the chase cards. We want them all. But the reality is this ain't the original Pokemon, and it's just not possible for us to have all the cards. Statistically, you would have to rip so many packs to be able to master every single set. But what we can do is start to get the idea or an idea of some of the things we would like to collect so we can narrow it down and then we can start to execute in that way. So, for example, I love Nidoking and I've started to love Tangela and I love purple Pokemon. So when I go to shows now, I'm looking for Nidokings and Tangelas and any kind of purple Pokemon that I can build into my binder. And so when I was at a show, some of these cards are expensive, of course, but a lot of these cards can be $1, $5, or $10. And that's a way for us to A, get that dopamine hit by collecting and getting new cards, but B, also appreciate the art and start to build something yourself. Cleo says, I want all the Sanji cards. Exactly, exactly. Cleona is a One Piece collector, and she has a big, big love for Sanji. And so she's collecting all the Sanjis possible. And so that's something you can do that not every Sanji card is expensive. Some are, but that's a way that you're getting value out of other packs. So I went to a card show to talk to some people, and I did get some cool cards. So I'm going to go over those with you guys. And we'll talk about it a little bit, rip another pack. I'll give you guys the lowdown on the channel, ask you for some like, share, subscribes, all that jazz, and then we'll do it all over again next week. So here we go. Yeah, double up. Amateur hour here, guys. Never forget. So the first card that caught my eye, and it's not a set I'm collecting or anything, but was this Smeargle. And what really worked for me is you just had to see it live because the way it just jumped out at me, it really caught my attention. But as well, it's the scene and that Smeargle's painting. And my fiance Cleona, one of her skills as an artist is that she is a fantastic painter. So it just reminded me of her, and we're on different parts of the world right now. So it was really cool to get that card. And this was $5. $5, less than a pack, and I've got this really cool card in my collection. And then the same vendor had this Strudel. And I kind of thought, man, that looks really cool. We have a theme going. If you can kind of see, we've got like a paint theme. So I was kind of thinking those would sit cool or together in my binder. And Strudel is one of the newer Pokemon that I really like. I think it's a good design. It has a really cool theme that it's not just an artist, it's like a graffiti tag artist, but it looks like a Pokemon, feels like a Pokemon. So it's Pokemon. And I really like that. So even though I'm an old school guy, I definitely can get behind some of the newer Pokemon. The next card that I got was this Raticate. Now, originally, I got this Raticate because one of my good friends and someone that I collect cards with, his nickname is the Rat King. And so I thought it would be cool to get him a card to match it up. So I went and got him this card, and then I did get one for myself. Funny enough, later that night, the Rat King actually pulled that card. So, doesn't matter. Good friends are good friends. Cleona says it's so creative. I love to look up the artists. That is a great point. Cleo brings up a great point. Another way you can collect is find an artist you like and then just seek out their cards because they're going to they're going to create cards that are big chase cards and also penny cards that you can find at a store for a few cents. Great contribution in the comments, Cleona. You are a real one, and we love you for it. So if we go back to this old Raticate, not only do I love Raticate, I really like the concept or the idea of cards that link together. And I had recently pulled this Gumshoes, which is from Mega Evolution. And although this Raticate is from Perfect Order, if you see, they're telling a story. And I know the Gumshoes looks like Trump and all of that, so go forth. But that little guy, or that Gumshoes, is kind of like a gumshoe, a sleuth. And he's always hunting or doing detective work on what the Rattata and Raticates are up to. So he's following that bad little Rattata to who knows its lair. And then if you see this card, he's gone and found his pops or his mom, who's now got to defend him. So you can put them side by side or top to bottom, but you kind of see how they make a collective scene. I really like that. So I've decided that that's another thing I want to get into is connected art cards, cards that make cool scenes or link together in your binder. And that's just another way you can find value or search out cool Pokemon cards when you're in a pack drought or you're getting priced out. Now, obviously, some cards are different prices, but I mean, $5. $5 in a pull together, looking beautiful in a binder. I think that's a pretty big win and another good way to get more exponential value out of the hobby and the experience. But guys, I got a few more cards to pull. With those two cards, it came to $13, and the vendor didn't have change. So I found one more card just to bring it up to snuff. And guys, it's so cool. We got a shiny Rabska. I mean, I love shiny Pokemon. I love shiny Pokemon. I really want to get into Shining Fates if I start collecting backwards. But I mean, it's a shiny dung beetle rolling a giant pink ball of poop. I mean, come on. For that. It's your boy. How are we doing? Welcome. Well, you're not too late because we at least have one more pack to rip for you. We're just talking about curating collections, oddly enough. I'm showing some cards that I picked up recently. We're knee deep into this Rabska, who's knee deep into the poo. It's your boy says, good, how are you? I am good, it's your boy. I'll give you a catch up and anyone else who is just tuning in. We opened up the new product that comes with this little binder and a Mega Evolutions. Did not get anything too crazy, but we did pull this Macentric. Then we opened up one Perfect Order. It was kind of basic. Second Perfect Order, and we got ourselves a little Clefable EX. Clefable EX. And now we're kind of talking about some cards I picked up at a hip hop based card show that I was at this weekend. Let's just see. You just finished, or Itchy Boy says, I just finished my base set collection. Wow. Wow. That is big and bold. Well, congratulations. I'm going to show you some cards out of a set I am trying to master. Right now, I got 2 more cards. Speaking up to that rat theme, guys, I picked up the Team Rocket's Raticate. Now, I am trying to master Destined Rivals. I definitely don't have the money or the funds to try and master everything, but I have decided long term, it's a marathon, not a sprint. But I'm gonna put my best effort in to try and master Destined Rivals. Hopefully, I pull some of the most expensive cards, but I'll save up towards it or turn in enough basics. But I love this card. I love the cartoon look of the Team Rocket member. Ah, so it's your boy. I am, as he says. Oh, nice. What set are you collecting? Destined Rivals. Look at that. One little rat tata in there. I just love that card. Let me know what you guys think of this card. Do you like this style of card? Is it too cutesy for you? I'm a big fan. A huge fan of it, actually. I like different cards. Remember, guys, cool, cute, or collectible, whatever works for you, it's your collection. And then after that, guys, I got one more card out of the Destined Rivals set. This is not an expensive card, but is actually probably for me top 5 Destined Rival card, maybe top 3, but I love it so much. Yeah, Cleona, I like the chaos. I know, baby. You are chaos. Okay, here we go. And this guy. Look at that. We got a Team Rockets Wheezing. Now, as I was saying before, guys, I love purple Pokemon. I love poison Pokemon. Wheezing is super old school. I'm a big fan of Team Rocket. I'm not really that evil, but I'm a little bit chaotic, so I get it. And, like, I mean, come on. I've said this on the channel before, but, like, find someone who looks at you the way Petrol looks at his Wheezing, because that is love. It's the it's the Leorio look from Hunter x Hunter, if you know, you know. It's your boy says, I went to a card I assume you mean card convention yesterday, and I gave a kid their dream card. Very cool. What was their dream card? I went to a hip hop and breakdance card show. It was really, really cool. Super fun, actually. We got ourselves the Team Rocket Wheezing. And then, guys, I got one more card to show you. Just one more card. Then we're going to rip one more pack of Perfect Order. I'm going to give you guys my sub goals. I'm going to move on to whatever I'm doing. Probably play some League of Legends Wild Rift, maybe. And then I'm going to get ready for tomorrow's daily rip. It's your boy says it was the Charizard flying over Volcano. Is that the 151 Charizard? Is that the thick boy Charizard? He was too cute to say no to. Well, it's very nice of you. Very nice of you. Too cute to say no to. Luckily, I ain't that pretty. But, you know what is pretty? This card I pulled. Very recently, guys. Very exciting. I was over at the Rat King's house yesterday to give him the card that I had pulled. And we were watching some playoff basketball, some playoff hockey. Oilers are in, so let's go Oily Buds. Let's go Oilers. Of course, gotta go for the Oilers. And then we had a D&D session 1. So I picked up some Perfect Order on the way because I needed something to open for the channel, and I picked up a booster box. And I'm going to say this now, guys. Mark my words. I can't say this for everyone, but with the Perfect Order, get the booster box. I have had 3 booster boxes so far. The first booster box had the full art Clefairy SIR. It's somewhere in my binder right here. I'll come pull it out for you guys so you know I'm not making it up. This was the very first card I pulled from Perfect Order. It came out of a booster box. Then I went back and got another booster box the next day, and a card I pulled was the Meowth full art, but not the SIR. There we go. Pretty exciting. Well, when I was at the Rat Kings yesterday, guys, I opened up my booster box. I opened her up, I opened her up and got to hoping. And the very first pack, what did I pull? Right there, guys. The chase of the set. The Meowth EX. Daphne says, "Holy, I like your hat." Aw, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love the Ninja Turtles. What's your favorite Ninja Turtle? And guys, I didn't pick up. I pulled this Meowth EX. This is a $200 raw card. The chase of the set. And I mean, look at it. I love the shine. It's got a bright, vibrant look. And this is why you need to pull cards when they're available. Perfect Order is out there on the shelves. Pull some Perfect Order. You might get a really cool card like this, guys. So don't just poo poo all over it. Daphne says, Mikey, Cowabunga. I love Mikey. Okay, I love that. All right, we're gonna sidecar this for a second, Daphne, because we got Mikey. Okay, I love Mikey. I will say though, I got a few questions for the Ninja Turtle people out there. How you getting anywhere without Donatello? I mean, you got the Turtle Van, Turtle Chopper, Sewer Surfer, Pizza Shooting Tank, and all those things. And Nova Girlie, yeah, I remember you. Remember me? Yeah, remember me? I do remember you, Nova Girlie. I hope you're doing well. Daphne says, I mean, yeah, that's true. But Mikey keeps the vibe, and it's important because you need vibe people in your life. They're called character hires. I've been one many times where I couldn't always intellectually pull my weight in a situation, but I brought enough of the good energy, pizza or beer, and it all works out together. That's what the Turtles are about. Different character types all coming together to defeat the Shredder. Very cool. Thanks, Daphne. Well, like, share, and subscribe for Pokemon Talk, Turtle Talk, Nerd Talk. I really love all that stuff. So very cool. I really love that. How have you been, Nova Girlie, as well? Uh, guys, we got one more perfect order to go through. Itchy Boy says, I'm broke. I just bought something. Don't be broke, guys. Don't go broke over Pokemon. I understand the feeling, but everything we do should be within reason, right? Because we may pull some cool cards and we definitely may get a return. I've been lucky. My collection has been pretty good. The Poke Gods have definitely shined on me. But don't put yourself in the hole for this. Nero says right. Hey, we doing Nero right exactly. But it's your boy. Let me know what you got. And if you do get stuff, put a real sneeze sleeve on it. Make sure you protect yourself. It is gambling. And the thing with gambling is if it's within your means, that's fine. We all have extra money to spend. Hey man, Nero, how are you doing? How are we coming from, Nero? Thanks for the contribution. But he does have a point. It is a form of gambling in some way, shape, or form. And because of that, it is tough. Patrick Hugh, I love that, says, damn kids always struggling to get cards because of y'all. You do have a point, and that is something we can talk about too, because it's definitely getting priced out, and that's why I've gone to shows now and collect singles a bit. I try to stay off the secondary market. Nero says, I'm from Europe. I'm from Canada. Where in Europe? I used to live in Europe. I try to stay off the secondary market. I do have a few buyers that I've met over Facebook Marketplace that I kind of have a rapport with that I kind of see more as people like me who buy too many cards and then need to sell them back. But I mean, people do that. And we're in Australia. I used to live in Australia as well. So let me know where in Europe, where in Australia. I used to live in Budapest and I used to live in Dublin and I used to live in Perth and well, Canada, there, eh? Um, but yeah, it is a struggle. So that's why I like Perfect Order. It's accessible. But one thing we can do is just try not to overpay. Because that keeps the scalper game high, guys. We want to be able to play market for things. I would rather my cards cost less money, but cards were more available. That's the way I look at it. Because I like to interact with the product. Let's see what else we say. Nova Girlie says, I have a lot. Like, yeah, I get it. Tell me what kind of stuff. Itchy Boy says, Yo, Willie, I bought a base set ETB on eBay. Okay, well, keep me updated. But guys, also, slower roll. The bubble could crash. I know it probably won't, but remember, it could. It could. But if you have fun with it, that's the most important thing, guys. It's supposed to be fun. And remember, it is for kids. I'm 40 years old, and if I couldn't get Pokemon packs when I was 13, I would never even get into it. And it sparked a love of so much more than just Pokemon cards, but Pokemon games, different styles. Cleona is a tattoo artist, and she just did a Nidoking tattoo on me. I love it. It's super cool. I love nerdy stuff. I hope you guys do too. And the best way we can keep stuff we love going is not to gatekeep it and not to try and price people out. That's one of the reasons I started this channel. Is because I want to talk about the product. I want to learn about it, and I want to navigate with you guys because I've just started ripping packs again in November after like 20 years. I'm gonna read some. Oh man, you're from Sarajevo, Balkan region in the south. Used to live and work in Germany. Love the Balkans. Love the Balkans. Had some crazy times in Serbia. Some crazy times in Ljubljana. Beautiful city. Awesome people. Dirt cheap. Very warm. Very welcome. Daphne says, "You're 40. You look 25." Thank you. I appreciate that. It's by enjoying youthful things and not caring too much what people think about that stuff. But I appreciate that so much. And then It's Your Boy says, "I'm opening pack right now. LOL. I'm opening Paldean Fates." You're opening Paldean Fates. Okay, actually, funny enough, guys, if we're having fun, indulge me. I've got one of my random tins here. I actually don't know what to do for my August month for the channel. So actually, maybe you guys can help me with this. On the channel, I rip a pack a day all year. That's my goal. That's my journey. That's how I'm getting back into Pokemon. And I'm theming my monthly sets. January was a jumble January. Moving on. Daphne says, "I gotta go. Love from Australia." All right back at ya. And February was Phantasmal February. I do have some Pokemon figures, actually. I've got Lando Calrissian on a Charizard right there just in my quick space and a few floating around. But I had Phantasmal February. I also then, after that was Mega March. So we had Mega March. What was coming up next? Mega March. We're in Ascended April right now. Then May, Prismatic May, Twilight July, Journey June, but then for August, I'm not sure. So I'm thinking I might do All Star August, and so I've been keeping some older cards. Like I've got some Paradox Rift, Scarlet Violet base set. But there you go. I got some Paldea Evolved and Fates in there. I didn't think you pulled the Bubble Mew, to be honest. I did not bite. But if you do pull any cool cards, any of you guys, let me know in the comments. Let me know your channels. I would love to see what you got on. You got a shiny Pikachu. That's perfect. All right, guys. I love that chat. That was really good. I want to read what Nero said because I think I missed it. He said, "Of course, you don't search people to grow old with. You search for people with whom you can stay young." Exactly. And that's why I am with the wonderful Cleona because we love the same type of stuff. And that's what makes you happy. So, all the best, all the way from Sarajevo. If you drink, you can have some Rakia for the hits when we open this last perfect order pack. So for all the friends I've made today, I really thank you so much for all the interaction you've given the channel, for the new friends we've made from India, from Australia, Canada, from the Balkans. I love the Balkans. Had so much love for that part of Europe. Let's open this last perfect order pack, and then I'm gonna wish you guys a good night. So here we go. Nova Girly, I'll pull out one of the other figures I have this time next week if you check out the channel or just pop in. I'm from the Kanto region. I like that. I love Kanto. I'm old school. I love Kanto. I love 151 Pokemon. I do like them all. I was just talking about how cool I think Strudel is. I don't love all the new ones. I do believe there is a bit of a law of diminishing return for me. But the beauty of Pokemon is that there's one for you to love and they all need a little shine. So, speaking of shine, hopefully we get something shiny for our last one. We got a Dedenne, Spritzy. It's Your Boy wants to know, did you know Kanto region is a place in Japan? Yes, I did. Actually, another place I lived in Japan. I went to school in the Osaka region for a year at Momiyama Daigakuin University. So, shout out to Japan And shout out to Momiyama Daigakuin in Izumicho, Namba, and Osaka area. Favorite Japanese food is probably katsudon. It's my favorite. Let's go. Last pack magic. We got this shasha shaman. Yeah! Let's go! Last pack magic. Cleo called it. And we got that beautiful, cute, collectible grass starter Rowlet. We absolutely love that, guys. Yo, that's so fun, guys. That's so fun. So, if you're of age and you're in the Balkans, grab some rakia. If you're still in Australia, I know it's not a Foster's, guys. I used to drink a lot of Coopers when I was there. If you're in India, I've never been, but I maybe a Kingfisher, you know? If you're in Canada, depending where you go, whatever side, I just got a Canadian Dry. So there we go. I hope I'm representing Nova Girly, we'll see you next time. You make sure you have a great day, whatever you're doing, and thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. That is delicious. And now, we've got to take our Rio sneeze sleeve, and we have to put a sleeve on that Rowlet. So there we go, guys. I'm going to throw that in a top loader in a minute. But see what I was saying? See what I was saying about the booster box? Out of that booster box, we pulled a Rowlet, a Mega Clefable EX, a Meowth EX, the ultimate chase card. That is like a 50% hit rate. So I'm going to say goodbye to Nova Girly. And as I wrap this up, before I say goodbye to all of you guys, that's new. That's what Cleona says. Let's go. I also got a shiny right there. Arrgh. My nephew would love that card because it's a dinosaur. It's a T-Rex. Guys, that was super fun. I really appreciate all the engagement. Nova Girly, it's your boy, Cleona, Nero. I'm missing a few guys. Daphne. I think that's most of the people that were really interacting. Anyone else I missed? I really appreciate the interaction. I've been hoping to be able to break away from just opening packs and talking more Pokemon, and your guys' interaction is showing me that it's definitely possible. I'm learning as I go. I'm teaching. I'm learning. This is exactly what I wanted when I started the channel. It's your boy. Bye, my man. We're going to see you next time. So thank you guys so much. I am on a quest. I'm ripping a pack a day all year long. So like, share, subscribe, and you can see in real time what I'm ripping daily. We're in the middle of Ascended April as we speak. If we get to 200 subs, I'm currently at 157. I'm going to rip an ETB live on the stream for all of you guys. And every benchmark, every 100 subs, I'm going to rip one of these packs. It's your boy wants to know one thing quick. One thing is don't make your live 30 minutes, make them an hour. I appreciate that. That's the type of feedback I love. Maybe I'll start them a half an hour earlier if I can. Let me know about that. Facts. It's your boy. Thank you, Cleona. Thank you. It's your boy. If you guys are down with this back and forth conversation, I can definitely make these live streams longer if I don't have to rely on just ripping packs. Because remember, I'm a jabroni, just ripping packs, making mistakes, so hopefully you don't have to. But if I can stretch this out and just talk shop with you guys, rip a couple packs, and have a good time building a bit of a community, that would be my ultimate goal with this channel. Let's just have a space to talk Pokemon, talk Ninja Turtles. I like old school hip hop. I like Nintendo. I like all sorts of stuff. I want to know what you like. So if that is the jam, like, share, subscribe, or as I like to say, come on down to Rip City. And remember, I'm at 157. At 200 subs, we are going to be ripping something from that wall in ETB. I'll rip a cool pack, maybe a Shining Fates or more, and I'm going to be ripping a pack a day all year long anyways, so why not journey together with your boy Willie Rips. So, until next time, guys, keep ripping. You mean the world to me. And until next time, have a great day, great week, great year, and everything in between. Now we got to turn this bad boy off.